What's up, guys? This is Hoser. I guess it's time for me to do this update on my fish tank. There's some bad news, and I guess I'm gonna have to say that I'm going to eat my words. And my very first advice that I think every reefer says on every video that has done fish tanks for years is everybody should get a quarantine tank, because since my last update we had all these nice beautiful fish that I bought and coral that I bought and all kinds of beautiful things that were working on this tank, and I was excited with my wife approving that we were gonna keep the tank. And well, we put on all these fish and we put in all these coral, and I think even on one of my videos I said, well, my boy Jason has good quarantine skills and that we shouldn't trust your fish keeper or your fish seller. And I said I did, and I don't have a quarantine tank because I forgot what excuse it was. I don't have any room, or I can't afford it, or whatever. Long story short, soon after that, my very first clownfish died. And then I didn't think anything of it. And then another fish died. And then my Bengal cardinals died. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So then I noticed that yellow tang there that's still hiding every time I approach the tank had some white spots on it. Excuse me. So I'm like, nah, that can't be ick. It can't be ick. And then the coral that I placed on the bottom here, you see that empty patch right there? That used to be that. And I think I even put, oh yeah, check this out. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's awesome. It's growing great. Whatever. So little by little started dying and started coming off the coral, I guess the structure. And then this one here started kind of, the one back here, right there. That one started, kind of like fading away a little bit. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Whatever. I had other projects to do. I had other things I was gonna upgrade, and I was happy about it. I got my protein skimmer, and that one I just cleaned it out, but it's working pretty well. I like the way it's designed, and I think it's a great buy. I did another. I have this Hydrocorilla Smart Wave pump thing for my pumps, but I had two pumps connected to each channel, and the fish and the coral weren't liking it. So I made one with an Arduino. I didn't really post any videos. I can if people want, but basically each pump is by itself, and it turns on for 15 minutes and turns off, and it's got relays, and these two here just in case if I need them. So I'm using that to power it. Anyway, so I was all entangled with that, and I got that working, but then fish still kept dying. My other clownfish died, and then I went ahead and I even got an extra light for the coral. More just so it could look good, because I was still not sure like what I was gonna do with it. But and I like that, so that was kind of cool. It gives it good color. But then once this one started dying, I got concerned, and then like in a week, the past week, I started seeing the other clownfish start getting sick and rubbing against the rocks and doing all that stuff, and I'm like, great, I have ick. Let's try to catch them. So last Wednesday, I rushed to PetSmart, and it was Petco, sorry. And they just happened to have that $1 a gallon, and I bought a 30-gallon tank. I already had spare parts with, hang on the back filters, and I took one of the little pumps I had in here and I threw it on that one and everything. Started building this emergency tank, and ordered the Coopermine and ordered all these additives that, the Kalkwasser for the coral and all this stuff. And so right now, I also went and I got a new test kit to check my water, and yeah, the calcium just sucked. The calcium, the alkalinity, they're horrible. So right now, one of the main things that a lot of people say is you have to have patience. You can't rush it. Whatever happens. So right now I put Kalkwasser in that. I got the idea from BRS. Some of their videos that they have, you can check them out, and so that way it can go in there a little bit. And you know what, that's pretty much it. So I am a little bit bummed about it. I just wanted to post a video, let you guys know that, all these people that say, you know what, get a quarantine tank, it's not that expensive, whatever. If you want to have a display tank and you want to have all these thriving coral and you want to have all these beautiful fish swimming around, you need to get a quarantine tank, because let me tell you, that tang right there, it's a pain in the ass to try to catch. Most of the videos that I've seen, they take away all the rock just to catch these dumb fish. Well, now they're dumb, but I love them. Just dumb because they're frustrating me. And yeah, the firefish are behind this rock here, and they know I'm trying to catch them. They're not dumb, because as soon as I approach it with the net, they take off. I already tried the net, put the net in there and put food in there, and some people are like, oh yeah, look, they eat off the food and blah 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 off the net. Yeah, I tried that, and you know what, they don't eat. They'll see the food there and they don't eat. They just wait. When the lights go out and I go to sleep, guess what? When I wake up, it's all gone. I even put the net next to the clip that I have here for the algae. This is where my tang eats. I'll put it there, and he doesn't eat. He'll leave it there. And when you're least suspecting, you come back and that algae's gone. So my nephew tried to catch him, but I'm afraid he's gonna die, and I'm debating on whether I should move all the rock and should I risk all my coral and hopefully, they don't die, because right now they're dying. There's some coral here. There's that coral right there. Where is it? Sorry, I got algae on the tank too, but alright, yeah, those little tiny ones there, it's kind of hard to see, but anyway, I'm not really wanting to take the tank apart, because since I just moved it, I want everything to be happy. The sea anemone we bought is happy, and these here, I don't know if they're gonna come back. I'm hoping. Those are actually, I'm surprised, because they've been closed all this time and they're finally opening up. I don't know if the Kalkwasser's working. I'm gonna test it again maybe tomorrow or Saturday, because I just tested it on Tuesday. And yeah, let me show you. I think I have my readings here. Hold on. Yeah, so these are my my readings here. That's what I've gotten so far. Um, so I'll test it again after maybe it's gonna be about a week, and then we'll go from there. And that's pretty much it. Oh, this is the piece that I told you that came off the coral there. Still looks alive. I don't even know if I should just leave it there. I'm thinking of just leaving it there, and I don't know, maybe hoping for the best. But that's the piece that came off of that. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, anyway, right now I'm struggling, but like I said, I like this hobby, so I'm learning as I go. It's only been a few years that I've actually even tried. I've given up and then came back and did it, then given up again, and then came back and did it. And, you know, anyway. Let me know what's up. You guys have any suggestions, comments? You could leave them on the bottom. Questions. What else? Oh, I guess I could show you my tank, my quarantine tank. Hold on. All right, so this is my quarantine tank. As you can see, there's nothing there. I'm gonna put some PVC pipe on there. I just filled it up. I have a hang on the back filter. I have a light coming, but for now I just have that. I have this heater that I had extra, but it's not really working. I don't think it's strong enough, or it's either just because it's old. So I ordered a new one. Should be coming in tonight. And this temp controller I just bought it and installed it and got all the connections working or whatever. So, you know, it's matching the temperature that's on there. So I know that it's not doing what it's supposed to do. I got the ammonia thing on there. I did get the Coopermine, and what sucks is when I got the Coopermine, that's the day that the fish died. So that kind of sucks. Anywho, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys have any questions or suggestions, comments, whatever. I'm not too proud to take advice from everybody. I watch YouTube videos like crazy, and I learn a little bit from everybody, and I want to thank everybody that does these videos, because without you guys, man, I wouldn't know what the heck to do. Alright, so subscribe if you're like what I'm doing, and checking out all my faults, and that's about it. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.